In the tumultuous world of Salem, Wednesday, December 20th, is set to ignite explosive encounters and revelations that will leave lives hanging in the balance. Xander Cook and Alex Kyriakis, two fiery forces, collide outside the pub, creating an electric atmosphere. Xander's penchant for insulting Teresa Donovan sparks a fierce defense from Alex, who is drawn to shield Teresa from disparaging remarks. As the verbal sparring escalates, Alex finds himself pushing Xander's buttons in retaliation. However, the heated confrontation may come to an abrupt halt with the unexpected arrival of Sarah Horton. Sarah, possibly drawn to the commotion, intervenes, casting a shadow over the fierce face-off between the two formidable adversaries. In the meanwhile, Sarah and Xander cross paths at the pub, their meeting suggesting the possibility of attending the Horton Christmas celebration together as a family with Victoria Cook. The dynamics of this encounter promise to add layers of complexity to an already intricate web of relationships. The specter of secrets looms over Salem, and the return of Andrew Donovan intensifies the suspense. His surprise trip back to the town is instigated by none other than Victoria Cook. Teresa Donovan, having received a call from Andrew, anticipates a meaningful reunion, only to be confronted with a revelation that sends shockwaves through her world. Andrew exposes Teresa's alleged involvement as an accomplice in Konstantin Milyoun's kidnapping scheme. Wrestling with the belief that Teresa had turned over a new leaf, Andrew confronts her, seeking an explanation for her actions. Teresa, quick on her feet, weaves a compelling narrative, attributing her actions to a misguided attempt to play matchmaker between Konstantin and Maggie Kyriakis. Crafting her story with finesse, Teresa paints her actions as a well-intentioned endeavor gone awry. A heartfelt plea ensues, leaving Andrew torn between loyalty and the need to protect his sister. He chooses to keep Teresa's secret hidden but cautions her against further trouble. As Teresa grapples with the aftermath, Alex senses her distress and proposes a calming dinner at the bistro. The night, however, takes an unexpected turn when Konstantin interjects with a disruptive phone call and new demands, leaving Teresa seething with fury. Meanwhile, Trip Johnson seeks to uplift Wendy Shin's spirits with humor and shared moments. In the town square, Maggie confides in Sarah about her struggles during the holidays, especially with Victor Kyriakis absent. Konstantin, ever the manipulator, seizes the opportunity to exploit Maggie's vulnerability, potentially securing an invitation to the Horton House gathering. In the midst of these intricate webs of deception and emotion, Rafe Hernandez questions Jada Hunter about the prospect of moving in together. While he aims to avoid pressure, the anticipation of their next step lingers in the air. Jada, considering the circumstances surrounding Gabby Hernandez de Maris' prison injury, may surprise Rafe with a decision that could shape their future. As the clock ticks and the city of Salem holds its breath, Wednesday's events promise to unravel a tapestry of emotions, secrets, and unexpected alliances. For the latest updates and a front-row seat to the drama, make CD.
Born on July 7, 1949 in Houston, Texas, to parents Bobby Ruth Crawford and Robert Richardson Bobby Duvall. Her father was a Houston attorney and her mother was a real estate broker. Duvall was the youngest of 3 siblings and she grew up in a wealthy family. As a child, Duvall was creative and imaginative, spending much of her time drawing and telling stories. She was also interested in acting from her young age and often put on plays with her friends. Duvall attended high school at the St. Agnes Academy in Houston, where she continued to pursue her interest in acting by participating in the school's drama club. After high school, Duvall briefly attended South Texas Junior College before dropping out to pursue her acting career. She moved to Los Angeles and worked odd jobs while auditioning for acting roles. Duvall's first big break came when she was cast in Robert Altman's film Brewster McCloud in 1970. This led to her collaboration with Altman in several other films, including McCabe and Mrs. Miller and Nashville. Duvall's early film roles were characterized by her unique looks and quirky charm. In Robert Altman's Brewster McCloud, she played Suzanne Davis, a bird-loving free spirit who helps the film's protagonist, a young man obsessed with flying, realize his dream of building a set of wings and taking flight. The film was a critical success, and Duvall's performance earned her praise for her natural and engaging screen presence. Duvall went on to appear in Altman's acclaimed western McCabe and Mrs. Miller 1971.